We're already heading to the first draft. We're heading to the first draft between Feelin and Kirin Gaming, and we're losing the in-game drafting tool as well. So hopefully everything goes smooth. What do you think are they going to ban? I mean, we've seen all the Sableye, the Urshifu bans.
Why am I seeing nothing at all? Hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Ah, look what got banned.
Here we go. Sableye getting banned from both sides.
Surprise.
I mean, I don't want to play against Sableye, so I absolutely understand not wanting that at all. And then, of course, the first pick being Urshifu, probably the most broken Pokemon inside of Pokemon Unite right now. I think the only thing that even comes close maybe is Mew or Scyther, but I mean, Urshifu is just disgusting right now.
It is for sure. I do think Blissey is a good counter, so you could pick up a Blissey into it with Safeguard, and you don't even have to run full heal on your carries. Counters the Unite move a tiny bit, because you kind of need full heal against this Pokemon. If you're a carry Pokemon without full heal, he's gonna just KO you every single time you walk close to him. But a Dragonite and a Gardevoir being picked in the first rotation.
You know, I gotta say, I was really impressed watching some of the Asia Champions League and seeing how they're playing Dragonite. I kind of thought Dragonite had fallen off, and I think I was wrong about that. I think it's actually still really good, and Rapid Fire Scarf is excellent on it. I'm confused by the weakness policy. I don't know if I've really ever seen that run on Dragonite, or if it feels that necessary to me. I would probably rather have a Razor Claw or Scope Lens, but they're locking a Gengar and a Pikachu, so you know what? All bets are off.
This is some fancy things in the first match already. A Pikachu and a Gengar. And Feeling Cute is just going full normal thing. You have the Scyther picked, Mew, Urshifu. Thinking about the Slowbro as well. Now, Slowbro is getting very popular right now. This Pokemon is so strong with the Skype build. And Eldegoss. It's always either Eldegoss or Blissey being picked as the main supports. Mime is kind of like a semi-healer support, right? And yeah, they've decided to go into Mime and Eldegoss at the same time. So Mime's going to be kind of the front line.
So, all right, what we're looking at here from Feeling Cute, like you said, is a pretty stereotypical build. And then what we're looking at from the other side is something that if it works, I'm so excited. Because if Gengar wins round one, I mean, let's freaking go, dude. I can't wait.
They last pick Slowbro, so at least some front line. And I mean, maybe with the weakness policy, it's going to be an Outrage Dragonite. I don't know, maybe. Because that would make some sense, but...
Maybe they move it around. Is that no? They're not moving it. Nope. So that's the Dragonite. I have not seen a weakness policy Dragonite. Get ready for the YouTube video. Obviously, if this thing wins, that'll be a video right away. My thumbnail will be like, "Can you believe how broken this is?" And it does like 800,000 damage. That'll be my thumbnail for this weakness policy Dragonite. I can't wait.
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, I sometimes play it as like a fun build, attack rate weakness policy. So I've like the most insane hyper beams you can ever have, but it's still most like a meme. Because you don't really get hit much as Dragonite. You can just, you know, as range Pokemon is always weird to go weakness policy. Since you don't really take damage too often. You really don't.
I just realized something. Oh my god, I'm seeing it in my chat too. Is this an Outrage Dragonite?
Yeah, it could be.
There's no way. There's no way we're starting with an Outrage Dragonite from Kirin Gaming. I would love to see it. Feeling Cute, your purple team, Kirin Gaming, your orange team. This is game number 1 of Unite Rivals, casted by myself and the incredible CrisHeroes. I am so thankful you are all here. And what a team comp for game number 1. Pikachu, Gardevoir, Ghastly's over there in the jungle. Let's go.
So if we already have the... some double jungling going on for Feeling Cute, just helping out, maybe even giving the red buff over to the Eldegoss, because people like doing this. Just giving the red buff to Eldegoss is so strong in the early game. Just goes top lane, auto-attacks the enemy over and over again, and you can't really do much about it. Early game damage is so much. And we've seen invade happening from Mr. Mime maybe now? Maybe I was just checking the jungle. Akroma, also a very good player, used to play for Nouns Esports. Now with his new team, let's see how he can perform in this.
Yeah, Chroma, if I remember right, almost went all the way with Nouns Esports, right? He left the roster like right before the end there. So they won huge tournaments. I think they won AOS Cup with Akroma. And gosh, Mew is so mean. Ooh, that was so close on that confusion. If that Gardevoir touches that wall right there, it goes down. Gengar coming down, picking up a KO, but getting punished.
He gets first KO. Gengar gets, but he does die for it. They're going to keep diving now. Maybe can they get to... Slowpoke is also dropping very low, and yeah, now just gonna get this KO right here, and maybe the right just disappears. It completely disappears. And yeah, that's just the early strength of Urshifu, right? He is such a strong Pokemon.
Absolutely incredible. It's so difficult to deal with. And now we're seeing the little danger noodle up here in the top path trying to get something done. Huge scores happening from the Mew. 30 points in that bottom path as a Chroma is continuing to stack right here. This is not looking good for Kirin Gaming. And I mean, comp-wise, we kind of expected it. Mew coming in to try to bully this Gengar right now. Did it get to steal that blue buff? It might have. Oh, no, it's up
I'm not sure. I don't think it has spawned yet. But yeah, Mew's going to be annoying now. After L5, you can switch your abilities. And he's going so aggressive. There's the boosted Surf combo, but it actually doesn't do enough damage. Surf did receive a big nerf at some point long ago already, so doesn't do that much damage anymore. Ooh, nice combo as well here. And Rumor's showing off how good Mew still is. So they're probably the best attacker Pokemon you can pick for laning phase.
Yeah, without question, Mew is absolutely insane right now. It just sets up so many absurd moments. It has a Solar Beam at level 1, and after that, its boosted attack does 8,000 damage, and all you have to do is press A and walk away. It's pretty incredible.
So Shifu is now going back to a jungle rotation. Besides that, not much is happening. Kirin has yet to score a single point, though. They're going to Slowbro, and he's dropping quite low. We have an Electro Ball already been picked now in these little skirmishes, and they might get a... Yeah, they get Slowbro quite easily here. And he has no chance against this Electro Ball. It also slows, right? It's actually so strong. We have so many options to go for. Long range poke, single target burst, and then stuns as well in Surf. It's just incredible.
And you're seeing why a lot of these picks... Oh my gosh, a level 4. This is so sad. That's a level 9. Don't do anything cruel. If it united it right there, I think we have to stop the stream. Okay, all right. It's just going to score and move on. Yeah, you're seeing why some of these are so overpowered and used by all the top teams. Mew is almost impossible to lane against when you have a really competent Mew. And they're going up against a Gardevoir who's still level 4. It's just so brutal.
Yeah, the Rides is struggling to evolve. It's finally getting some NDDs on the right side to maybe get it, but yeah, you see Urshifu's damage even against Registeel. Just obliterates it. You pretty much can't lose last hits with it if your Urshifu player is confident enough. It's impossible to lose a last hit. It's just Power Punch 2.0. And the damage is incredible.
I've heard someone call it 2.0. Wow. I've always heard 2.0. This is
2.0. I mean, might be the European
yeah, I think we got... I've never heard 2.0. I can't wait for it. We've got a level 9
I'm sorry,
now.
yes.
So now we've got 3 Unite moves on the side of Feelin Cute. Here comes... Oh, Gengar, though. This is actually what could turn this around,
wow.
Chris. Is this one can snowball so well, and if it's able to catch this... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Here we go.
Scyther diving in super deep, gets the courier ready. He's gonna get the resets. He's just jumping all over the place. This could just be a complete team wipe. Gengar's also gonna fall. Triple KO for the Scyther ready, and everyone just goes down. A complete ace of Feeling Cute. They did lose their Urshifu, which is all comeback experience. But my god, they're trying to figure out some math right now. It's always funny to see. Be like, you should score, no, I should score. But they scored 29 and 40 on top of it. 267 to 0 points already for the side of Feeling Cute. And yeah, they can bring this just home right now, probably, with this much point lead. But again, comeback experience, right? The Urshifu dying there gives a lot of experience over to Gengar. And you always be careful if you're this far ahead, not to just suddenly lose the game.
Oh, geez, Kirin Gaming, I love you, and I want you to win this. I really, really do. They need that Gengar to wipe the entire enemy team. Luckily for them, it's one of the few Pokemon that if it starts going, it can just KO every single member of the opposing squad, but they're obviously aware of this on Feeling Cute. The level advantage is starting to tilt in their direction, and as soon as they see that Gengar, they're able to isolate it. Obviously, Chris, you're one of the best, and here it is. They find Gengar, and it goes down immediately. You're one of the best solo queue players in the world, one of the best Gengars I've ever seen,
wow. But
you can see in a competitive setting, that Pokemon just gets shut down so hard.
Yeah, Urshifu's just running over the game right now. Easy double KO for him. He keeps going, auto-taking everything, big blow after big blow. And they stand no chance. Triple KO. Just, it looks so easy as well. They're gonna pick up a Regice as well in bot lane without any issues on top of it. So it's gonna be great. I mean, Gardevoir eject buttoning forward. But no, Regice is already down and I was in a very bad spot. We finally got the Gardevoir evolution just to see it instantly go down a few seconds later. Gengar Unite also can't really find anything at all. And Feeling Cute's gonna look for this push. Nice barrier confusion on Slowbro. He's just getting blocked off his own goal as well right now.
Yeah, this is really hard for Kirin Gaming. They're just in this moment where all that can happen is they have to get a massive catch. They basically have to catch multiple members of the enemy team with a huge KO to get enough catch-up experience to get back in this game. Because even though, of course, flipping Rayquaza can be a thing right now, the point lead is getting out of control, the level lead is getting out of control. It just makes it so incredibly difficult. They need a massive, massive win in a team fight.
You're just not having a healer Pokemon against so much damage on the enemy team, right? Mew, Urshifu, Scyther. Things just die in 1 second. Like, they just get knocked out so fast you can't even blink. So without having a Blissey or an Eldegoss or something to protect, it's just... Teamfights just go down so fast. They're gonna dive in again, but Slowbro this time going on to Urshifu. This might be a KO. Are they overextending to the second goal? This could be always the Regieleki push that might not fail, but no Scyther. Just KOs all of them. So much damage going down. Regieleki goes in, and it's looking brutal.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. It's looking brutal. This is our first game of the stream. I love the picks here from Kirin Gaming, but you're seeing why some of these Pokemon aren't competing in, you know, a competitive environment. 409 to 0 right now. This is a tough one. This is a real tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the biggest comebacks I probably have ever seen if Kirin Gaming manages to somehow pull back into this match. I mean, you have 1 minute Rayquaza spawns. And Feeling Cute just has to make sure they just don't let them walk into the pit, look for pickoffs all the time, and then, yeah, just make sure that Kirin Gaming can't really go for it. But they kind of have very bad Rayquaza damage as well. I mean, they do have their Dragon Knight, but besides that, they have a difficult time going into that. And you see Mew just sniping everything. No healer Pokemon on the side of Kirin Gaming. And Urshifu could be going down right here. Has eject buttons, gets to safety. Scythe is also quite deep. Feeling Cute has to be a bit careful right here. If they die, they might have a big death timer. And Mew's getting caught. Whoa. The Hyper Beam! And they get actually Mew. Dead for 24 seconds now. Regiseal as well. Can he get with the Dragon Knight Unite? He can! And this could be the comeback. 2 KOs for the side of Kirin Gaming.
Huge. This is huge, Chris. We have 2 members down on Feeling Cute. This is really massive. Their timers are big, and this is their only shot from Kirin Gaming. They're going to mobilize here into the pit. I mean, I feel like they need to just start this right away, but it looks like they're actually waiting for it, trying to charge Unite moves and make sure that they can get into this fight. I don't know. I think this might be a rip situation. That might have been their only chance.
Let's talk about this barrier mime. It's going to be impossible for them to walk into it, but he's actually scouting bot right now. Like, Feeling Cute is kind of in a very passive position, and Kirin Gaming is not looking for it. There's 5. They spotted the Scyther. They could just insta-Slowbro Unite someone. The first person they see, they might just go for it, and yeah, Mew instantly has the eject button away. That's why the Slowbro is so scary. He can instantly turn into 4v5 out of nowhere. If they go in Mime is actually, yeah, Mime is getting targeted now. He actually just takes the Slowbro Unite. He's like, yeah, just Unite with me. I'm in 5 of you. And 3 go down. Slowbro's also gonna fall. Oh man, it's just a slaughter.
There we go. Feeling cute, feeling great here in game number 1, wiping the entire team, not letting them score a single point, taking Rayquaza 409 to 0. It's a GG. It's going to be impossible to come back from this. It was already pretty impossible for Kirin Gaming. I love the team comp, and I'm sure Feeling Cute loved it even more as they dominated them here in game number 1.
There's a surrender, and we have 0 points in our first opening match. Wow. 509 to 0 points. Yeah, that was very dominant. Not much else to say. Feeling Cute never was even close of... I mean, they did lose some members here and there. But besides that, it was very, very clean.
Yeah, incredible game. I mean, wow. Feeling Cute's looking great. Feeling Cute, looking great. Kirin Gaming is going to need to change their strategy here. I love that they're making, you know, picks that are unusual. Unfortunately, a ton of unusual picks are probably unusual for a very good reason, and it's just because it doesn't play that well into you know, a lot of the meta right here. Moving into draft number 2, let's pull it up here. There we are. We got a ban phase. I assume Sablei's coming out, but something that, you know, Kirin can do is not ban Sable. See if the same Urshifu. I kind of thought something sneaky like that was going to happen here. So Urshifu banned out by Feeling Cute so that it can't be first picked over here by Kirin, as we have a Mime ban on the side of Kirin Gaming. And now the question is anyone going to pick up the little gremlin?
Are they going to pick Sableye? They banned it in the first game, but they're thinking about the Dragon Knight yet again. Running it down.
First picking
Dragon Knight. And that's going to be instantly a Scyther, most likely again. With either Sableye or Blissey. For sure.
I mean, it feels like grabbing Mew early is also extremely good. Let's see if they're going for it. Do they grab... Oh,
yes,
the Sableye.
Yes,
there he
course.
is. He's got the EXP share. He's got the float stone. He has a score shield and a goal getter. We are watching some gremlin gaming right now, and it's going to be really difficult for Kirin to deal with.
I really want them to pick up a Blissey. If they don't pick a Blissey right here, I'm going to be a bit sad. So they should consider. No, they're going for this. They're just going for the salty runback. They want to pick the same again, and this time maybe score some points. But no, they're going for the salty runback.
You know what? I respect it. I love it right now. And they actually, in a weird way, they sort of convinced Feeling Cute to ban out their own Urshifu. Because Kirin said, we're not picking Urshifu. We play Gengar, Pikachu, Dragonite, Gardevoir. This is what we're playing. Let's go.
We have a Venusaur, though. That's interesting. We have a Venusaur, so 2 attackers. So they're quite squishy, actually. So maybe Gengar this time has a chance of doing stuff. Unless, of course, the Giga Drain hits. But it could be maybe a double Solar Beam team comp. Because he has the choice specs on right now.
Yeah, that looks like a Solar Beam. And now we've got, triple Glasses Slowbro coming in right here as a final pick. You love to see it. So we've got a little bit of a, I mean, you got to assume that's a Scald Bro. But you don't have a lot of attack damage that you're lowering on the enemy team, as we do have them move around their Pokemon right here. And that is no longer triple Glasses Slowbro. We've got the double stacking on it, possibly. All right. It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Keeps hopping around.
EXP share.
So now it could be a Surf. Now it could be a Surf Slowbro instead. And now we have a cookie on Venusaur. No, Venusaur's running the cookie. Very interesting item builds. The thing is, though, I feel like Scald is such a strong move that I was talking about this. Someone was like, oh, the enemies all have full special attack. Why would you ever go Scald? But I feel like the move just does so much damage. Like, it doesn't matter if the enemies have physical attackers or special attackers. I feel like the countering physical attack is just the bonus. Right? You're like, you already do so much, and the bonus is, oh, you also just decrease physical attackers' damage, right? But it's such a strong move, Scald.
It's incredibly strong. You do a ton of damage with it. You kind of become another carry for your team while also being the bulkiest Pokemon inside the entire game that can never seem to get KO'd. They're heading down to the bottom path here. Kirin Gaming, our purple team. Feeling Cute, our orange team. Feeling Cute running into this central area, and you've got to watch an invade. As Sableye does. Okay, here we go. It's looking for it. It's looking for Gengar right now. Poking him out. So right now Gengar knows it's around, but it really can't do too much. Trying to hide this in the bush right here. Coming in. Ooh, actually a little early on that. Really early on its invade right there. Not able to take the red buff.
Yeah, Ghastly gets away with this. So Kiva with a bit of a misplay right here in this early game. And he's just going to keep being here, though. He has XP share. He doesn't really care if he misses out on experience. So he's going to keep being annoying. Can he go for this blue buff this time around? Trying to go invisible. But the danger node, as you would like to say, or you call it, is right here. But no, he still gets the blue buff somehow. And now he just runs top lane. He's going to pick up the Shadow Sneak anytime soon as well. Unless Pikachu can maybe catch the Gremlin. No. Electro Ball's going to land, slow it down, but there's the Shadow Sneak. And it's going to get out way too easily.
Yeah, and that's Sableye. That's, I mean, just something that's so crazy is with experience share on this Pokemon, it can essentially make that play, and it is punished not at all for doing it. It's really easy to hold your lane when you know that a Pokemon is not going to be there with you, so they can clear some safe farm on the side of Feeling Cute with, you know, the path that does not have Sableye in it. And now Sableye just gets to bully them all game. You know it's kind of around. You don't know exactly where. Just such a mess for Kirin Gaming to deal with. However, if you look at the scoreboard here, they're already doing better than game number 1.
We have 13 points now scored for them. I mean, Gengar can never go back to his jungle. I'm pretty sure he's just going to stay bot lane, try to just do something here. Hits actually a Dream Eater on Mew, but they don't have enough damage, and the rest just leaves. And there's not much they can do about this. Either they're going to get some chaos there with the Haunter or not, and he's just staying bot lane now. His jungle is going to be gone. There's no reason for him to go back. And now Sableye is here as well. He's going to get caught. There's one fear. There's the Confuse Ray. There's another fear. And you can't move for 3 seconds if you get hit by Sableye.
Yeah, it's just tough. I don't know what you do about it. I just don't know what you do about this Pokemon sometimes. I mean, the answer, of course, is ban it out, but that is not what they ended up doing. They
could have banned out the Sableye or pick it themselves. So in the end, it's kind of their own fault, right? It's kind of their own fault. They had the choices or the chances to deal with it, but they thought maybe they can deal with it.
Well, I guess what they're thinking is if they don't have Urshifu to last hit some of these, and we have our Dragonite, it doesn't matter if this Sableye's around, but man, they're just going to have to deal with this thing that is so difficult. Already level 7, getting caught here by the Gengar, though. Nice Dream Eater. Can they shut this down? Finally, we are able to shut it down. Yes. They might be able to pick this up. Scyther cleaning it up with the Venusaur right here. Venusaur now level 9.
He's going to be absolutely unkillable. But if we do, maybe they think they're fine against Sableye with a Pikachu. I think Vortex appears one of the best counters, but Venusaur just doesn't care. Dives his goal, uses its Unite move, and is going to get an easy double KO without any problems. 33 points going as well. 22 overcap on this first goal. And also getting the first goal of the game already. While Mew's heading slowly towards the Regice.
Here we go. Sableye just kind of keeping them at bay here in this bottom path as, yeah, one of the worst Pokemon for ripping something. Mew is down there trying to rip this all by themselves. We do have that Scald Bro down here at Regice, and it looks like maybe Pikachu trying to get in here. Slowbro trying to make something happen. No, taken right there by Feeling Cute.
So much damage off the solar beam, especially with the light screen combined. They have no chance. Pikachu getting ran down. And this Venusaur is just looking for trouble right now. Gengar's actually quite here, and he finds a KO on Mew. Gets the reset and Dream Eater as well, but he gets feared out of his combo, and it's just so annoying in Sableye. When you play these speedsters as well, they struggle so much. You already can't play into Voltaic, right? If you play like Absol or Gengar into a Voltaic Pikachu, you're already quite sad. But now you play against an invisible Voltaic Pikachu. You can't even see it coming. Like, it's Pikachu, at least you know when it's going to happen, right? But against Sableye, you just don't.
It makes it so tough, and now we see Sableye bullying them once. Oh my gosh, this is just so incredibly mean between the Scald and the Sableye. They can't get back to their goal right here. Feeling cute, putting more points on the board, stacking it up a little bit. I don't know if he had a stacking item. I didn't see if he was an attack weight or not. Maybe not. Just putting more points on the board. 41, 271. We still don't have a Dragonite. It is running away from this Sableye here.
They're actually going for it, though. Again, Voltaic Pikachu is actually one of the best Pokemon, but he doesn't even have Voltaic. It's one of the best Pokemon against Sableye, but he actually has the Thunderbolt, so he just gets taken down right here. Scyther with the resets now. He's just diving. The Snorlax might just even go another goal as well. Gardevoir's here, has the Psychic, slows them down a tiny bit, but he doesn't have Unite move yet. So they just don't care. There's Venusaur Unite right on Snorlax. Sableye sends them back to base, and they already finished off the second goal on top. And they don't even have a Dragonite yet. This is so brutal.
This is really tough for Kirin Gaming. I respect their play. It's just, this is so hard for them to deal with. Sableye, if you don't have an answer for this Pokemon, it just makes the match a nightmare. And we're seeing that right now.
Still looking for the Dragonite. He just needs to get some experience right now, but he gets solar beamed. Taken down again, sent back to base. He is just not going to evolve this game. By the looks of it, oh, this Mew is just hitting beam after beam after beam after beam. Another boost auto tech lands as well. Triple KO. Wonderfully done by the Mew. There's a coaching as well for even more stuff. And yeah, it's just another looking like a stomp. Volcano is actually kind of ignoring though. He wants the comeback experience. But now they get served over again. Pikachu with the Unite move. Can they actually find Mew? Mew's literally at 1 HP. But it just gets away in time. It is so slippery to get a Mew. The agility over and over again as well.
They actually have multiple Pokemon on the side of Feeling Cute that you simply can't punish. Slowbro, you can never KO. You can never get to Sableye, and then Mew can get out of any situation. It's so tough for Kirin Gaming to pick up some of these KOs, and they desperately need them to come back in this game.
We have the Dragonite now, but we also have Regieleki pushing towards the base that they have to defend. Of course, it should be easy to defend at least. And now Feeling Cute, just 412 points. They have to pretty much do nothing. So Kiva's just being annoying still, looking, but he's actually quite scared. See, he doesn't want to give up comeback experience or any sort of experience. He probably could have had this blue buff as well, but plays a bit safe. Doesn't have to risk anything now. They are so far ahead. This Venus almost level 14 already. Also gonna be unkillable. But there's the Dream Eater landing onto Sableye. Can he get Sableye? There's the Confused Ray. And she just walks around. There's nothing he can do about it. Another nice Solar Beam by the Mew, who's already level 13. Gardevoir gets obliterated. And it's, I don't know how they can come back into this shake.
It's so incredibly difficult to come back. It has to be a massive catch. Perhaps if Scyther or Venusaur goes down, I mean, their timers are going to be insane, right? So if one of them goes down, something can happen. And I feel like the entire play has to be, can we take out one of these carries? And if we do, can we snowball the game after that? It's really the only shot that Kirin Gaming has right now, as they're just getting pushed back. They literally are, they walk away from their tier 2, and every member of Kirin Gaming is there to send them back home.
I love how the Mew's names is literally Boom. Like, he's just exploding them over and over again, so it's very fitting. Mew's just hitting boost auto take after solo beam on characters, and they just disappear one after another. Gengar's down as well again. They're gonna get chased down. 30 seconds for Rayquaza. And Kirin Gaming, can they find the miracle? I mean, they need a miracle at this point.
Yeah, it has to be a miracle. If they're able to catch that Venusaur, something can happen. But it's a level 14 Venusaur. I mean, it's Jurassic Park levels of dinosaur right now, and it's just eating everyone on the enemy team. It feels like there's nothing they can do about it. They're all full health. They're walking to the center as if Venusaur didn't recover enough HP. They have the Regice buff right here. Massive Solar Beam just pushing this Dragonite back. They need to get a catch. They have to catch somebody right here. It's their only option. They have to get Gengar to pick up a KO right here, as Pikachu is just in so much trouble, all alone using a Unite move, getting pushed back. Scyther's coming in. Mew is pushing at them, doing some... I mean, this is just so bad. 3 down already for Kirin Gaming as they just run into their backline, take down Snorlax, and that's going to be game 2. Feeling cute.
Quadra KO for the Scyther. Just, I mean, yeah, Scyther snowballs a team fight is just over. if he gets that one reset, it does so much damage and you have no chance. They're going to pick up this Rayquaza, and that's probably most likely going to be game. I don't want to say too much yet, but I think it's probably going to be game.
I mean, I'll accept the caster curse if this is not game. They have won
sure.
game number 2. There's nothing I mean, it is what it is. Feeling Cute's looking amazing right now. They're playing the meta and they know exactly how to do it. And they actually have switched things up here. They do grab the Sableye, they keep Scyther, they keep Mew, but you know, they bring in Slowbro, they bring in Venusaur, and still able to dominate game number 2. Looking extremely impressive on the side of Feeling Cute.